Today we're in the hamlet of Biddlestone in Northumberland to see this really unusual chapel, which was originally attached to a massive mansion. And it's a 19th century chapel built on a thick stone shell of 14th century pele tower. Biddlestone Hall was demolished in 1957, but was the home of the Selby family, of which this was attached to. So let's go up the stairs there and have a look in this unusual and wonderful chapel, which is looked after by the Historic Chapels Trust. And here we are outside the windows to the beautiful Northumberland skyline, and look at this amazing Catholic interior. Here you can see the altar and the three stained glass of perhaps William Wales of Newcastle of 1862. Some interesting posts on the wall there, and that's the cleaners cupboard we find out, and the organ. And here's some gorgeous Stations of the Cross all around the room. And yet again, unusual, different, so more like embossed photos. Tall Gothic windows there, and there we have the altar in Puginian taste. And there's the three light window again, and again we look at the Stations of the Cross on the other side of the wall, and with Latin inscription. And there's the gallery. It's been refurbished a number of times over the years, including most recent in 1989 by the Chapels Trust. And see awards, signs on the walls from the parishioners, guidebook, sign-in book, old photograph of the hall, which it belonged to, and heraldic signs, the signs of the Selby arms, and people with those of their wives. So let's go and have a look over the gallery, and some really steep steps, so you do come here, be very careful, especially going down them as well. Interesting enough, some more stairs. This used to be attached to a corridor along to the house before it was demolished. And looking over, we see the high vaulted roof, and some wonderful stained glass here. All done Victorian refurbishment. Quite nice with a wooden floor. And you notice along the sides are actually Latin inscription. Inscription translated is Holy, 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 Lord God of hosts, heaven and earth and full of your glory is the highest. And there we go, looking at the roof and back down. Again, the wonderful window. The gallery is small, but the village and the area is small anyway. But if we can see the depth of the steepness of the steps, and well, be very careful going up and down. And there's the wooden pews there. Again, looking at there, because of the light, it's a bit difficult to see the Station of the Cross. Yeah, I say it's all well worth going and visiting these places, which we come and show you on in these films. And there's the organ, and the font and font cover with some donations. It's wonderful how unusual and remote it is. The altar in Puginian style has a enamel brass tabernacle above it, which is unusual to see, but it is a Catholic church, well, a Catholic chapel. There's the Bible and the many candles, as there's actually no lighting in here, electrical lighting, so we noticed. But there's a beautiful altar and altar piece at the back with the Wales window, which stands out. And it was quite a sunny day outside anyway, although it was a bit cold. But yes, brass tabernacle is quite unusual. And a statue of Our Lady. And an Umbrian piscina for cruise of water and wine either side. And this is unusual, this bell down here with a mallet. Seeing her again. And a statue of St. Joseph. Very ornate, very well looked after, very clean. And there's Jesus on the crucifix. And it's really basic, but also really, really nice. And quite a surprise. The old one's meant to be American, but was there. Just in front of the clean cupboard there. And more storage. I would imagine that was originally a vestry, but I don't know. There's the old hall. Actually, an interesting guidebook which you can purchase for £3. Fortunately, I haven't got a card machine, but I actually donated online afterwards to the trust, the Historic Chapels Trust, which is well worth looking at. I'll leave a link in the description. So down the stairs we go, about Northumberland countryside. Some interesting stones beforehand which ran into the old cross stand. But I hope you liked and enjoyed this video, so please like, continue to subscribe and continue to watch. Bye for now.